because it borders on what they expect Nigeria to do, which they found Nigeria not doing. And how do I answer that? What do I say? So at the end I said, I hear you. And when I get home, I will see what can be done. But when I get home, I won't see anything. That's the truth. Because the truth is this. President Buhari has done his best. That is what he can do. If you expect anything more than what he has done and what he's doing, you are kicking a dead horse. And there's no need. So, if they pass all this into me and say this, what do I say? I say what I think I should say. I understand the point you are making. When I get home, then they will not let me go. But then, where do we go from here? We cannot fold our hands. I believe, and that is part of what we are doing here, and what I believe we must continue to do. How do we prepare for post-Buhari era? Buhari has done his best. My prayer is that God will spare his life to see his term through. But what do we have after Buhari? What should we do to make post-Buhari era better than what we have now? That is your responsibility. That is our responsibility. And that we cannot, and it's not a question of passing the buck or and saying, look, it doesn't concern me. It concerns all of us. I will finish. Just wait, you are in a hurry. I was talking to some people this morning before I left Lagos. I was leaving my hotel and a lady came and said, sir, I want to take you down. I said, down where? I've never met her before. I said, down where we have some youth. I said, youth? He said, yes, USAID is giving us money to train some youth in youth empowerment, youth employment, and youth entrepreneurial and entrepreneurship and all that. I said, okay, let's go. So we went under at the ground floor of Marriott Hotel where I stayed. And they were there. I said to them, look, whatever you are here for, we should thank USAID for making this possible for you. But if you don't take advantage of the opportunity you have, your future may be in jeopardy. But let me tell you, you will go through history. You will look at those who gave us independence, the generation before my own generation. And we can crucify them again and again. But what we cannot change is that they gave us independence. We cannot change that. I say what you will look, when you look at my own generation, which is the generation following the generation of those who gave us independence, you can crucify all of us and take all of us one by one, and including those who are already dead, dig them up and nail them to the wall. I said, but one thing you cannot change is what that generation had done. It fought for the unity of Nigeria, and it laid the foundation of democracy. You cannot change that. I said, but your own generation and the generation that is coming, that follows our own generation, you must be asking yourself, what will you do? What will they say about you? You have to think about it. And I said, in the last 2.5 months, I've gone to 2 or 3 countries where the youth have now been recognized as an important, in fact, the main factor in election victory. One is Zambia. And the president of Zambia, the new president of Zambia, when I went to him, said, look, I will not have won this election if the youth have not supported me. I will not have won this election if the youth had not supported me. I said, thank you. I told you I just observed the election in Gambia for the Commonwealth. And after the result was declared, I went to the president who had the second term. And he said to me, my father, he was addressing me. Then I look at myself. I then look at his face. Oh, I said, yes, I'm old enough to be his father. Your Eminence, I won't tell you what His Eminence said. That's soldier talk. And he said to me, if not for youth support, I would not have won this election. And I don't want to disappoint them. Sir, go and look for me what I will do, not to disappoint the youth. That is in Gambia. Then I left there. I went to Kenya. I wanted to brief President Uhuru Kenyatta about my work in the Horn of Africa, because Kenya is also part of the Horn of Africa. While I was waiting for the president to call me, Raila Odinga, who is the front runner in the coming Kenya election, came to me and said, my brother, what will you do to help me? I said, help you in what? He said, in the coming election. I said, well, let me tell you the lesson I've learned from 2 elections recently. Go and find a way to mobilize the youth. If you can mobilize your youth, you have won the election. The point is this: the youth have become important factor in our democratic system and democratic process and elections. And if they decide this is the way to go, that will be the way to go. And as somebody said, how do we encourage them so that they can go the right way for the good of all of us, but particularly for their own good? Thank you very much.